3 generations of the Burchell family have made their living on the place which is now Burchell's White Hill Farmhouse Inn. Alvin Burchell inherited the home from his parents, and along with his wife, Marjorie Bishop Burchell, raised their 6 children on the place. Linda, who is Alvin and Marjorie's oldest daughter, was the only child to move from Nebraska for any length of time. She and her husband, Bob Ard, were teaching in Texas when they purchased the farmstead from her parents in 2001 with the intention of doing something with it. In 2001, Bob and Linda moved back to her farm place and rolled up their sleeves. With the help of several local contractors, the couple opened a restaurant in the renovated barn of Burchell's White Hill Farmhouse Inn during November of 2007. You're always family on the farm. It's the motto the Ards chose for their business, and one that they embraced as they transformed the old farm place. Each of the guest rooms in the bed and breakfast is named for one of Linda's siblings, and the decorating and furnishings were tailored to reflect their personality. The Bonnie Jean room reflects the free-spirited, flapper-like attitude of her artist sister, with decorations harking back to the Roaring Twenties. Upstairs, the Cat Gale room reflects the family's Irish heritage. Down the hall is the Betty Queen room, named for the youngest child, Betty Colleen, who chose the flowered wallpaper. Named for Linda's jokester brother, the Bobby Joe room also pays homage to Bob Ard's Chicago area childhood.
And what we did in the house is the older part of the woodwork we painted, because it was always painted. And then the part that was only like 1917, we stained back to this kind of reddish pine.
Bob remembers his aunt serving meals on the large collection of Fiesta ware that brightens the china cabinet in the dining room. They don't use the valuable dishes, but do serve breakfast on fancy china, sparkling in a glass front cabinet. When asked about the color of the trim on the dining room cabinet, Linda shared the inspiration for her decorating palette.
This was hanging up in the house, and I thought, okay, that was like my muse, you know. And so the colors that I picked for the house all came from the quilt, and I realized they're the colors of the prairie. So it was really a replication of the colors of the prairie.
Antique furnishings from both Linda and Bob's families have been incorporated into the decorating.
And then this was one of Bob's mom's pieces, and it came from Chicago, and it's very nice.
Linda said they remain mindful of those who've lived in and loved the house as they've remodeled the farmhouse. Original materials were retained in the house where possible.
You know, our whole mission and vision is to celebrate their pioneering spirit. And so that's why we've been trying not to change too much.
We would like to thank Linda and Bob Ard for allowing us to take a tour of their beautiful farm home. Check back next month for another exciting home and decorating trends, online and print publication.